There's a lot you can do in the brand new Bee Swarm golfing update. And while you might be struggling with the whole new mechanic, I found a secret method that allows you to get a hole-in-one every single time. So today I'm going to be explaining to you guys the secret methods on how to become an absolute professional with the new Bee Swarm golfing mechanic. So without any further ado, here we go. Alright, now starting off, there are set ways to do this from every single golf ball, but it really just all comes down to knowing how far the arrow is going to shoot the golf ball. Now, of course, while it's an absolute mess to try and do this with all my bees in the fields, I'm gonna unequip all my bees so that way it's easier to see what's going on. Now, of course, we have the golf ball right here. Now, there's two things you guys should know. The first thing is that the arrow shoots the ball about a little more than double the length of the arrow. So, for example, the arrow is about yay long. So if it's yay long, then the ball ends up all the way over here because it's about double the length of the arrow, but a little further. You'll see this mechanic when the arrows get a lot bigger. So like, we're gonna get this golf ball up and ready, and we're gonna get ready to hit a hole-in-one. And so right now, the arrow is halfway to the golfing hole, but we don't want it to go that far. So we're gonna bring it back just a little bit, and now when we hit it, it's a hole-in-one right there. So you want to aim for a little less than half. So this one's kind of short, so it actually doesn't really matter how hard we hit it. It's gonna go hole-in-one. But for example, if we're going to like blue flower fields, we're gonna take the golf ball, we're gonna stretch it back. This is about half of the field, so we're gonna bring it back just a little bit, and 1, 2, 3, we're gonna hit it, and boom, hole-in-one right there. You just gotta watch out for that fence because it almost got me right there. And we're gonna do it again right now just to prove that it was not a fluke. See, about little less than halfway, and bam, hole-in-one. Now, there is one other tip I do have to give you guys really fast, but before we get there, I do have to let you guys know it is gonna take some practice as well. The tip I just gave you definitely helps a lot, but you need to do some of your own practice just to get a feel for it as well. But now here we come to the second tip. Boom, let's start off with a hole-in-one. Now, say you've got the golf ball and it's ready to hit, and you've got the lineup absolutely perfect, but here's the problem. You can't hit the golf ball unless you're facing it. So like, say I'm sideways right now, you see I'm trying to hit the golf ball, but it's not going. And if I try to readjust myself to face the golf ball, now the arrow has changed and it's thrown me off. It's pointing in a slightly different direction and the arrow has gotten shorter. So how do we fix this? Well, there's a special thing you can do called shift lock. Now, I don't know if this works for other things, but I know it works for PC. If you're on mobile, you might not have this, but it's essentially where you hit the shift key and it does this to your character. It locks it to whatever position you're pointing. Now, this is a setting you might have to turn on. If you go to Roblox settings, you can see shift lock switch. It's off right now, but we want to turn it on to on because that allows you to do it. If your shift lock is off, then hitting shift just simply will not do anything. So what it allows you to do is simply say, boom, I've got the perfect shot lined up right now, but the only problem is I'm facing the opposite direction. Well, all I have to do is look towards the golf hole, hit shift, and boom, launch it and get a nice and easy hole-in-one. Now, that's not all the tips I have yet to give. If you didn't know, we're getting more content next week, and there's so much more that I have to cover, so many more tips and tricks. So if you don't want to miss all those amazing videos helping you guys get the most out of the update, you don't even have to subscribe. Just hit the bells. It's way more effective, and you'll be notified as soon as I post those videos. So thank you all so much for watching, Bee Swarmers. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.